that girl. All right. Give myself a little room so I don't bang my noggin. She doesn't like that. But this dog does not like when you move the rug, okay? All right. What's up, YouTube? I just posted a link, so I know that some of my students will be hopping on here momentarily. I will wait for that. But once they are, I would like to know if you can hear me. So please let me know. I'll ask in here too. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm going to turn on the Facebook Live as well in just a moment, but it's 6:55. So if you're watching the replay of this, please fast forward 5 minutes, and you should be perfect. I'm going to turn on Facebook Live in just a moment here, but I have some more diddling with my computer to do. So thank you, YouTubers, for being patient. And by all means, if someone sees my note or here's my, please let me know if you can hear me. I need to make sure that my windows are set up correctly so I can do this. Do this. I'm going to do this and this. Get this pulled up. Okay. Hey, I actually think this, I thought this would be a much harder setup. So far, so good. All right. What are you doing? There shouldn't be anything to eat. What are you doing? Don't eat anything. You're gross. Definitionally gross. Okay. Of course you're gross. All right. Well, I'm going to have to do that again. But, hey, somebody's on YouTube. I wish it said like Facebook says. But anyway, person that's on YouTube, can you hear me? That's my that's the question of the decade for the beginnings of these things. I want to make sure I'm being heard. We're trying to do this whole workout without waking up Tyson. So let's see how that goes. Without Marlo eating some of the carpet. I'm going to turn on YouTube Live. I think I'm doing this right. We're going to find out. Okay. So, what's up, Facebook Live? I'm here at Casa Sifu, and I'm wondering if you can hear me, right? So I think it'll take a minute for people to show up. If you are showing up to watch a replay, fast forward 3 minutes. Jay Watson, you know what I want to know. Can you hear me? It's 6:57, like I said, so rewatchers, fast forward 3 minutes. Hey, Steve Ross. Steve, I do think I'm on YouTube, if you do prefer that. I'm already live over there, or up there. So Mark, there's Mark. Good to see you, brother. I know there's a few people on Facebook, and I do know there's a delay, so some of you might have answered already by the time I ask this, but can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's my question. Can you hear me? I've got no answer over on YouTube either, so we're going to give it a couple minutes till I'm sure I'm good, although I'm watching the meter move, so I think it's happening on YouTube. This workout will begin in 3 minutes. The password is. On YouTube, you have the wide angle, so you can see the sleeping dogs, but on Facebook you cannot. But so if you hear snoring, don't let it put you to sleep. It's Tyson snoring. But if someone could put a comment, Greg, I hear you, that would be exactly what I would need. That would be excellent. Good girl. Dan Marcotte, let's tear it up, buddy. Good to see you. This workout is going to begin, like I said, probably we're down to about 2 minutes, but I am looking for the, as always, looking for affirmation. Can you hear me? And YouTube folks, hoping you can hear me. No word yet. I'll be right back. If I can put a comment of my own, I can. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm in my solidarity zone. My solidarity zone is, I heard from a few people like, yeah, you have PMA, so you have a lot of mat space. I have like a tiny little space in my house. So I'm on a 6-foot square shag carpet. And if I can do this workout on this space, I think that you guys would be able to do it probably in most confined little spaces too. If you guys have a grappling dummy, you can grab it, right? Take a minute and grab your grappling dummy. I'm going to do this with no grappling dummy, again, because I know not everybody has one. But we're working top side, well, that's one of them. We're working top control today, so we're going to do mount, side mount, triple attack, S mount, and knee on belly. And we would do Kessa, but I'm going to do an abbreviated workout so that I finish on time, as close as possible to on time for Kate. I'm going to end at 7:30, and she will begin yoga at that time. I really want to start in the next sort of minute, but still no idea if you can hear me. Can somebody make a comment with your typing fingers, letting me know you can hear me? This whole video is just going to be me doing that, asking if you can hear me. We're not going to do a workout today. We're just going to ask if you can hear me. No, but if someone could say, I hear you, yes, I hear you, make me feel much better. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can you hear me? Workout begins in like 30 seconds. I'm going to assume people hear me. They're watching me on mute. I think they're here. People are here. Hey, a bunch of us said we can hear on Facebook. Oh no, I must not be getting all my messages. All right. I got a text message that you can hear me. So that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you. I don't know why I wasn't seeing I'm seeing who shows up and who's watching, but not the comments. So my apologies for doubting. I'm sorry I doubted you. Okay, so I am just in my computer now. I am pulling up, I made an interval timer, and this is what we're doing a little bit differently. What is different about this workout is it's going to be totally timed. Even my instruction is timed. We're going to do 60 seconds of instruction, which will be time that you can also rest while you listen. And then we're going to do 90 seconds of the movements that I described during the break. Okay, we're going to jump right in. So let's do, and I'm starting, I left myself a little buffer here. So we should fit. We're going to do 10 movements for 90 seconds with 60 seconds in between, in which I describe them, okay? You will hear, I'll play the beat for you. You'll hear it nice and loud. Make sure that that's going to be loud. Yep, you'll hear that nice and loud. And that'll be when I will stop and I will go back to instruction, okay? So let's do this. Let's just get a little warm up to start. So again, I like to do ends of the extremities in. So I'm going to do my feet and hands. And then just start doing arm sort of circles and get up to your shoulders. All right. Just stretching your shoulders, whatever's good. All right. Let's do our necks, right? So look left, look right, look left, look right. left. Look right. Eric Sclair's in the house. He's probably in a van on the way home from a dirty chimney. Up and down. Okay. Ear to shoulder. Your shoulder. Now roll your neck. Other way. I feel so bad for giving you guys a hard time about not commenting when apparently you did and I just didn't see it. Okay. You'll be glad we did our knees and hips too. So let's do knee circles. Okay, other way. Oh. You'll hear a lot of that today. A lot of my knee exploding today. Hips. Find the edge there. Other way. Nice big circle. Okay. So I've explained how the workout's going to work. 60 seconds of explanation, 90 seconds of do the move. I'll let you know at 45 so you can go from left side to right side. And this is what your ding is going to sound like. Okay. So that's the 10 seconds. Oop, and now I need to, that's my 10 seconds to let you know, right? Okay. Now we're going to do an arm bars drill. This is my 1 minute to explain the arm bars drill. Arm bars drill is going to be this. Pretend that you're mounted on someone and they push up on your chest. You're going to draw a circle around their arm. Some fingers point at you. On that side, you're going to slide your knee up and turn your foot over on the other side. And then the bottom hand's going to go outside your leg. You're going to lace their arm, lean, and sit for the arm bar. Okay? So one more time. I'm mounted. I draw a circle around one arm. My knee comes up. My foot turns over. Now this hand goes outside. That's so I can lean over here because that's the only way I'm going to pick this leg up and get it over the head. Okay? Hopefully this is a good angle for you to see. This one's nice and simple. I probably don't need the whole 60 seconds to explain, but I'll do it one more time. And circle the arm. And then I'm going to slide the knee up, turn my foot over, and this hand goes to the outside so I can lean away from the knee. Lace. Bring this over. And the last thing that should happen is your butt hits the ground. Okay? So now here's the buzz. 90 seconds. Go ahead. I'll tell you when to switch sides. All right. This is much easier on my knees than the mat was last night, actually. This nice shag carpet. Okay. Okay, do not put your butt down and then bring your leg over the head, please. Last thing that should happen is that butt hitting the ground. You have 15 seconds more on this side, so probably one more. Maybe two more. You got another 10 seconds. Boom. Okay. Other side. This might be your wonky side. That's okay. Knee up, foot turns over, hand goes outside so you can lean. It's basing and lacing. And then bring the leg over. Hands, knee, foot, lace, and sit down. Hands, knee, foot, lace and base, and sit. Lace, base, and break. Okay, knee up, turn that foot over. Lace, base, outer space. 15 more seconds. It's a perfect example of a movement we'd like to be so smooth on when it comes time to do it, which makes this really good practice. Okay, next move, mount to triple attack. I definitely don't need the whole 60 seconds here to explain this. A lot of you guys have seen me do this. Essentially, if someone's on their back, I'll mime the other guy. This is the bad guy. Bad guy turns on their side to start to elbow escape. We're going to do this. When he turns on his side, hands on the ground carry my weight. And I'm going to slide up to this position here. Old people call it triple attack. I'm an old person. Technical mount is the other name, right? So, you know, that's hard with no hands on the ground. There's no reason to be leaping or expecting yourself to levitate. Put your hands on the ground and slide those up. On the other side, if their nose goes that way, hands above their head, and just slide up. And by picking this foot up, I make it harder to dig their foot underneath. And I bring my heel right up to their hip bone. So here, and that's the hip bone. Ready? 90 seconds. Let's go. Go ahead. That's a simple move. Simple move. You should get a lot of these. Get good at one side, right? I'll tell you when halfway is done. Imagine the person under you. This is a fine movement. That's great. But if you use your imagination, you could see the person's nose turn, and maybe they turn on their side. And before they can elbow escape your leg, you disappear it. You put your heel against their hip. It's okay for your hips now to point sideways. Okay, you guys have about 5 more seconds on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, your last one. And now we'll do the other side. Okay. I'm not just turning my foot over, I'm also sliding my knee up, which is toward their face, which is toward your face. We got 20 seconds left on this very simple movement. And then I'm going to use this as part of a chain of attacks. Will be the next group of moves. I'm going to remind you, because I have to even remind myself, imagine them turning. And that's why we do this. Okay, let's do this. 60 seconds, I'll explain the next move. Next move is we're going to slide up to triple attack, and we're going to do 2 of the attacks. The third will be the armbar. That's the one we're not doing. When I slide up to triple attack, first thing I can do is I can reach under their head. Imagine their head is here. Under their head, and hand the higher collar, the one closer to my face, hand it to my bottom hand, put this behind their head, and hang them by their collar. That's the first of 2 moves we're going to do. This. The second one is going to be reach under their head, put your hands together, hold their chest, and now roll toward your pinky side ankle. Roll this way and take the back. That would be a back take. Okay, so the whole move is I slide up, feed the collar for a choke, okay, and then take the back. I'm going to fall sideways and take the back. All right, got about 8 seconds more to explain, so I'm just going to show one more time. Slide up, feed the collar, and hang them by the choke here. Get my seatbelt, sit back, and take the back. Get good at one side, right? So go ahead. Feed the collar, choke. Create a good harness. Hug it to you. Open your hip and fall toward the pinky side ankle. Okay? Feed the collar and choke, or take the back. That's 2 of 3 attacks. Third attack's the armbar. It's the one we're not doing. But we just did arm bars. Whoa. Okay. Feed the collar. Here's the choke. Hug. Take the back. Last one on this side. Feed the collar. Hold it back. Open that leg up. That's gonna be much messier with a person. Okay. Other side. Slide up. Top hand feeds the collar to the one behind the head. Hand goes behind the head for the choke. And then create your harness. And then open this leg up, fall right to the pinky side of the leg. And catch them here. Slide up. Feed with your left hand in this case for me. And then take the back here. Good. Feed the collar. Here's the choke. Here's the back harness. Pull them onto you and take the back here. Slide up. Feed the collar. Get your harness. Open your leg. Take the back. Okay. Good. Not a simple one, right? Let's see if we can make the next one more simple. Okay, I'm going to do this. Next one's not more simple. I'm going to skydive. Low mount. That's when I'm driving. Maybe put your feet together is a good habit. I'm going to give shoulder pressure and slide my knee up on that side, the side of the shoulder. Turn my foot over. And that's lace and base, right? And then I can bring my knee in front of their face to armbar here, or I can bring it over to sit for this really same armbar we did before, okay? So again, I start skydiving, shoulder pressure, bring my knee up on that side, should come way up. Turn this foot over, hand goes outside. Now you can bring your knee in front of the face for a kneeling armbar, or bring it over the face and sit back for a seated armbar. I hope this is a sufficient description. Come as close as you can if I've lost you in any way. Start skydiving, then slide up. We're gonna start together. Let's go now. So from skydiving, add shoulder pressure. You pick a side. If it's my left shoulder, it's my left knee. Now turn your right foot over. Hand goes to the outside. Bring your knee in front for a kneeling armbar. Sit for a seated armbar. Back to skydiving. Rocky Mountain climbing. Shoulder pressure, knee in, turn this foot over. Bring the knee over for an armbar here, or bring the leg over for a seated. You have time for 20 seconds. Boom. Shoulder pressure, slide up, turn this over, seated, kneeling and seated arm bars. Last one on this side. Side is determined by the shoulder pressure. Left shoulder, left knee. Turn your foot over, arm bar, or seated. Perfect, other side. Skydiving. Shoulder pressure with the other shoulder now. It's my right, so I'm bringing my right knee up, turn my left foot over, catch the arm. Bring the knee in front of the face for a kneeling armbar, or sit. For the seated armbar, I'm totally covered dog here now. Skydiving, shoulder pressure. Here's my knee, turn this over. Bring the knee in front for this one. Bring the whole leg in front for this one. We probably got time for 2 more. Skydiving, shoulder pressure. Here's your knee, here's your foot. Knee for the kneeling, and then sit for the seated. Last one. With 5 seconds, shoulder pressure, knee, foot, kneeling armbar, seated armbar. Oof, how's that for timing? Okay. Shin wipes. No, low mount, press mount. Yeah, that's it. Shin wipes and bailing out of mount. Sometimes you'll be in mount. Okay. And they'll start elbow escaping over here. Like I got the question yesterday, what if I can't do this switch for a hip issue or something like that? So I'm gonna bail out, bring my heel to my butt and bring it across to knee on belly. And then we're gonna switch sides twice after that. So 2 knees, 2 windshield wipes. 2 times, right? And then we're gonna do a beaver tail to mount, okay? So one more time. They start elbow escaping here. I bail and go to knee on belly. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna beaver tail. It's a beaver tail. You aim your knee at the ceiling and you let this leg flop, okay? So again, I bail and I switch, beaver tail to mount. Okay, that's your move. I'm gonna face you to do the rest of them. Sorry, I'm taking away that great view. Okay, it's our elbow escape. Heel to your butt and dismount. Boom. That was right, left, right, and beaver tail, and I'm mounted. Okay, now I'm going to dismount the other leg. So I won't tell you when halfway is because you can just switch which one you start with. 3, turn this knee to the ceiling and beaver tail. Right back to mount. Now it's my right foot. Knee and belly, knee and belly, knee and belly, beaver tail. Now my left foot. Left, right, left. Knee goes to the ceiling. I turn my hip over. Totally turns over. Okay. Now my right foot. 1. You have to put 2 knees on the floor for these windshield wipers to switch sides. Okay. Now beaver tail. Knee to the ceiling. Turn your hip over. Sorry, downstairs neighbor. Okay. Keep going because you're already switching sides. Starting with your left now. Right, left, beaver tail. Now right, left, right, and beaver tail. Last one probably. Left, right, left, beaver tail. Then we're going to take a regular mount. I'm going to take the last 5 seconds. You can probably fit one more. Okay, that's it for shin wipes, like bailing out, and then these side switches, and then the beaver tail, okay? Next one we're going to do is an attack from knee on belly. At the risk of looking fancy, because this move is cool and fancy looking. Crowd please right here. Imagining that they make a right angle out of their arm, and they do this to push my knee off. I'm going to be here. Sorry, downstairs neighbor. Up, underhook the arm here. Put my hand on the ground about 6 inches past their arm so that I can slide this knee along their body. And I just spun around. I have their arm length. Now I want to bring 2 knees to the ceiling so that I have that pinch on the arm that I need to finish. Okay, knee on belly. Underhook their little, the window they gave us here. hand on the ground, and I'm going to turn my back to you and spin. Basically 270, and then this knee has to come to the ceiling, or you don't have it. Don't let them bring their body over your flaccid leg. You got to go boom with your knee. Bring it both up, okay? So let's do it. Pick a side. I'm going to go left knee first, left hand. So my right hand goes to the mat. I'll slide this in, turn totally over, knees together for the pinch and the arm bar. So I'm doing the same side over and over. Left side again. Boom. Here. Here. So far, barely woke up Tyson, so we're good. If he's still here, John Smalios dropped in. He's our brother from down under. Knees up. And I hope you're still there, John. What's up? It's good to see you, brother. On the floor. Both knees up. Got time for one more on this side. Left knee, left hand. Right hand's for base. Knees together. And there's your opportunity for the arm bar. Right knee now. Right knee means right-handed scooping. You can even pick this up, by the way, when you're attacking. Pick it up so there's space to slide your knee underneath. Knees up. Here's my arm bar. Okay. Here. Underhook. You can lift it if you want, but this hand's got to be on the ground for this movement to be smooth. Underhook. Here. Underhook. Hand to the ground. Slide that knee in. Knees to the ceiling. We'll finish. You got time for your last one. Right knee, right hand. Left hand for base. Slide in. Knees to the ceiling. Pinch. There's your finish. Okay. So let's do this. We're just going to do now a movement drill. Real simple. We're good on time. We're good on time. It's going to be this. I'm side mounted. You're the head. You're the person's head. I'm going to switch my legs. So I'm in Kessa, right? Don't worry about names. Facing the head. Now I'm going to go back. Now I'm going to do the same thing facing the feet. It should be a single step over to mount. And the last thing that happens is my elbow comes up. Now put the other elbow down and back step all the way to your hip. That movement is just timber on my left leg. Timber, boom, all the way to my hip. Face the ground, face their face. And you notice my legs are in like the airwalk sort of situation. That should be the case when I'm there and when I'm facing the feet. Step over, switch the elbow to the other elbow, and now back step on the right side. Okay, so this is the move. Face their face, face their feet, step over, and reverse the whole thing, okay? So let's start in side mount. Pick a side, face to face. And now you're flat. Now you're facing the feet. Step over. When you get up, your elbows on the ground. Switch which elbows on the ground. And now you should be able to back step. It's the opposite of lash motion you did. Face the ground. Face their face. Face the ground. Face their feet. Step over. And I have a lingering elbow. I want it to be the other elbow. And then I'll back step. Face the ground. Face their face. Face the ground. Face the feet, step over, switch elbows. We're just gonna back step, face the ground, face the face the ground, face the feet, step over, switch elbows, big back step. Boom. Face the ground, face their face the ground, face their feet, step over, single step, switch elbows. We got 30 seconds left, so you got plenty of time. Face the ground, face the face the ground. You'll get more, this is in particular the kind of drill that gets more, you get more efficient the more you do it. Face the ground. So if I want to face the person, then face the other way, step over, you know, you'll get more and more efficient. Then over, switch elbows. That's it for time. Okay, so now we're going to practice our last 3 moves. Arm out, step over. This is Pedro Sauer style, right? I'm going to say, you're their feet now. So I got the head is over here. I got my elbow on the far side. Under the armpit, I'm going to grab the belt. Reach into the space between you and your arm to pull the shoulder through and bring your arm underneath them. Now I'm going to switch just like we just did. My knee is in the air. My butt is actually in the air. And I'm going to scrape. So I switch my hips and I switch back. That represents scraping the arm out. Now cross your arms. Put this arm over here. Knee across the belly. And then beaver tail at the end to take mount. So one more time. You are their feet. You're looking up the body of the person whose belt I hold first. Then I reach in, I pull the shoulder, bring my arm underneath, switch your hips toward their feet, scrape back with this knee, cross your arms. This is your base while you step over with your right knee. Take your arm out and beaver tail, okay? Together, let's do it. Okay. Grab the belt with the head side arm. Reach under that arm to pull the shoulder through. Face the feet. Everything's floating, my knee and my hip. Scrape the arm, cross your arms. Knee goes across. Take your left arm out now. Beaver tail to that side. Boom. Go back. Grab the belt. Pull the shoulder through. Switch your hips. Switch them back. Cross your arms. Knee goes across. Hand comes out. Beaver tail. All right. Hold the belt. Pull the shoulder through. Knee up. Knee scrapes. Cross your arms. Knee goes across. Take your arm out. Beaver tail. Other side. You are still the feet. This is the head. Hold the belt. Pull the shoulders through. Switch your hips. Scrape the arm. Cross your arms. Knee across. Take your arm out. Beaver tail. Okay. Hold the belt. Pull the shoulders through. Switch your hips and switch back. This knee scrapes the arm. Cross your arms. Knee goes across. Pull your arm out. Beaver tail. We're probably getting like 5 reps on this. Could use more time, but underneath. Switch. Scrape. Cross your arms. Knee goes in. Arm comes out. Beaver tail. Last one. Belt. Shoulder. Switch. Switch back. Cross. Knee. Beaver tail. Okay? Definitely something worth reviewing if you were just barely keeping up. I would review this video, even just that part. Okay, arm in step overs are close. You're still the feet. I'm gonna hold the belt, pull the shoulder through, same. I'm gonna bring my knee down, but I can't scrape it, so I'm gonna hold the elbow and pick it up. Just like I'm picking up an orange, put it in my stomach, keep it here. My hips are off the ground, my belly's facing the ceiling, and I do a big step over to mount, okay? That's the whole move. So again, starts the same. Belt, pull the shoulder through, switch my hips, pick up the orange. It's in between my arm and my hips. Pick it up, put it at my stomach. That's their elbow. Big step toward the ceiling. Okay? With a person, we're going to put our foot right in the hole that is their knee off the ground. For our purposes, just go to your tiptoes, okay? Belt, shoulder, switch, pick up the orange, face on this foot and your elbow. That's the balance part, and step over. Let's do it. Okay? Starting on one side that you're going to be comfortable. Belt, pull the shoulder through. Switch your hips. I'm floating just on my foot and elbow. I pick up their elbow, still just on my foot and elbow, but now I'm switching which foot? Step over. Belt. Reach in here. Shoulder. Switch my hips, pick up the elbow, plant your foot so you can step over. Okay? Belt. Pull the shoulder through. Switch your hips, pick up their elbow, plant this foot that's near them, step over with the other one. Okay? Hold the belt. Pull the shoulder through, switch your hips, pick up that orange, put it right in your belly. Yum, yum. Put your foot down, step over. Okay, other side. Perfect. Timing to switch sides. Hold the belt, pull the shoulder through, switch your hips, pick up the orange. It's on the ground. That's their elbow. Put it in your solar plexus, base on the foot closer to them and step over. Okay. Belt, shoulder, switch your hips, pick up the elbow, belly to the ceiling, really. Foot carries your weight with your elbow while you step over with your other leg. Hold the belt, pull the shoulder through. Put your foot up and switch your hips. Pick the elbow up. Okay. Now plant on this foot and step over. Last one, we got 10 seconds. Belt, pull the shoulder through. Switch your hips. Pick up their arm, belly to the ceiling, step over, and you're good. Okay. So this is the last one. Last move, and we're going to finish right on time for Katie. Far side arm locks, Pedro Sauer style. So I'm going to do this. This is their head over here. And I'm going to reach around their arm, pretending that they have their arm up under here. I'm going to reach under their arm and hold my own collar. So I'm lacing here, hold my collar. Bring my hand to my side of the body and start walking around north-south. As soon as I get to 12:01, I can get on active toes and drive forward. Step up my left foot first. That's the hip side knee first. Step over their head with the other one. So it's a crouch, and then I'll sit for the armbar. Okay. So I'm lacing the far arm with the head side arm. So I go all the way under like this. And this is leading the way for the rest of my body. Bring my head here. Walk around. Come on, active toes here and drive forward with my hips. Step up with the hip side leg. Head, step over their head for a crouch and finish. Go ahead. Lace the far arm over the head. Hold your collar, pretend. Bring your hand to the near side. Walk around. Walking right over their head. Live toes. Drive forward with your chest. Step up with your left. Step up with your head side leg. And you're here for the arm bar. Lace their arm. Bring your hand to the near side. Walk, walk, walk. Walking around. Live toes. Drive, step with the hip side. Step over their head and sit for the arm bar. Might be a little fun when you hit the ground. It's okay because it's a crouch. Last one on this side. Lace. Block. Walk. Drive. Put your hip side leg behind the back. Foot side head in front of their face. And sit for the arm bar. Other side. You're going to lace their arm. Hold your collar. Bring your hand to the near side and walk around. Live toes. Drive with your chest. And it's your foot near their feet. Steps up first. Other one steps over the face. And here's your arm bar. Lace the far arm. Block the near hip. Walk. Drive. Step. Step. Sit with that arm bar. Last one on this side. Sorry, not more time. Lace. Block the near hip. Walk around. Live toes. Drive. Step. Step. Sit. And there's our arm bar. And that's actually it. That's it for time. You just did 10 moves, 90 seconds each. That's whatever 30 times 900 seconds is. 15 minutes, I don't know. But I worked up a sweat, and because it's interval, you get a little break, and then you do a bunch of work. I think that's very good. I think the longer version, we might go longer on reps without lengthening description, because I know that's something you guys can rewind for later. Okay, so that's the format of choice right now for me. I think that's way better with the interval training. Keeps me from talking too much, and it keeps you moving, and that's what we want. All right. So I want to thank everybody who's here. Apparently, I'm not seeing comments, so my apologies for that. And Facebook Live and YouTube Live, thanks for signing in. I'm going to end the feed here now. And PMA people, tune back in at 8:30 after you watch Katie on this channel. And at 8:30, tune into Zoom and watch us do and bring a video. Like, go on YouTube. Maybe you've watched some videos on YouTube lately. You can go into your browser history and find it and share it. We'll show everyone and we'll talk about it, answer questions. Even if we're just sharing, show and tell is kind of cool. Keeping our mind in the game by looking at other people's technique is a totally legit way to stay fresh. Using your imagination is what it's going to be about right now, including with these workouts. So thanks for being here for this workout, and I'll see you guys soon. Katie, take it away for yoga. Guys, probably take a 2-minute break. You'll be good. Thanks. And that's it for Facebook. I'm going to share that. I want to thank you guys for being here too. YouTubers. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yes. All right. By all means, come back. You fast forward the first 6 minutes, you'll be in the workout. This was a nice, quick half-hour workout. Thanks to everybody who came. Great job. Thanks.